Hello gamers and welcome back to another episode on the Lotus SMP. I am starting to get a little bit of an entity problem. I mean, not that it's causing lag or anything. Let's just take a look right here. Entities, where's the E number? We're at like the 130s. I'm not sure how many villagers we have in here right now. It's probably at like a ton. I haven't been able to like trade them away or anything. Why is that guy still there? That guy's been there. My game just froze. Pineapple, what the heck did you do? My bad, Pineapple. It was just the daily restart. Anyways, we're starting to get a lot of entities. We have a lot of villagers, which will eventually go to their homes, but they're making golems, right? We've got a golem there. I think we have a golem over here somewhere. I don't know where that one is. But then we've got one down here. We've got one down there. Yeah, there's one right there. We have so many golems. Another thing that we keep getting tons of is cats, like that one I just killed down there. I have a little bit of a cat infestation. If we come and take a look in the nether, I don't know why there's not so many here. Like that was actually the first one I've killed. It just feels like they're all just going straight to the nether. Like that's their end goal. Take a look. Yeah, here's one cat already immediately. Maybe these guys despawn. Maybe that's what it is, because I had a ton of cats here a couple days ago, and now they're not here ago. They probably went away, which is a good thing. Then we don't need to worry about it. One thing that this whole cat thing has kind of given me the idea for, though, is I think it'd be so funny if I just made, like, I set up a bunch of these over, like, a flat plane, right? And they just had tons of cats. All the cats that they spawn just go into, like, a little, a nether portal, and then I just went and I tamed them, and then I just had a ton of cats that I could just take wherever. Hello, look, there's another one. Goodbye, little buddy. I didn't even equip my bow. You get to live. Anyways, though, almost completely unrelated, my plan for today, ladies and gentlemen, is to do something with all of this colored terracotta that I have. A thing that's going on the server right now. Squid, hey Squid, the person who has the whole... You know what, let's travel over there. So, hello everybody, welcome to Hey Squid's base, home of Colorland. Mrs. Squid has said, you know, as you can see, she has tons of colors around here. Her mega base is going to be made using tons of colors. And she has said that until her mega base is finished, she is no longer going to be restocking the concretes or the glasses. I don't know about the wools, I think just the concrete and the glass, but you can see a bunch of them are starting to go out of stock, like bad. The stock is pretty low. So the server is in a little bit, not the biggest need, but a little bit of a need of more colors. And in addition to that, currently no one sells colored terracotta, so that is what we're going to be doing today. We are going to be putting together a colored terracotta shop. The server needs it, especially right now, so we're going to supply it. So, for starters, as much as I would love to put it in this location right here, like this is the perfect spot for it, I have no clue how big the storage system for all of this is going to be, so I'd like to keep all of this area open for placement, which means that we're probably going to want to start expanding over this way somewhere. I haven't gone over here yet, and I think now's the perfect time to start building stuff over here. Now, if we take a look at our available palette, we have a lot of these colors and a lot of these colors. These are super bright, beautiful. These, not so much. The odds that I end up using color in this design, I definitely should. Like, I really should. I just have no clue how I'm going to do it because, frankly, I'm not the hugest fan of terracotta. Despite what my current living conditions might say, I don't really like terracotta that much, but I have a lot of it. Glazed terracotta is absolutely beautiful, but I have no clue how to use that. So it's probably just going to be an accent color. I'm thinking the building is going to look like all of my buildings do currently, just with a little bit of that in it. Okay gamers, welcome back, it's me. We are a little bit of the ways into the process. The first thing I did right here is we set up all of the redstone for the chests and stuff. We've got item sorters, we have a little dropper system right here, so we just have to junk stuff in there, and then it will get filtered into whichever chest it's supposed to belong to. And then we went through and started working on the outside a little bit, so we've got this front face right here with some, you know, shape to it. I started with this guy, and then I just kind of like felt out whatever else it's supposed to go to. And then over here, we've just got like a splash of color, just like a little rainbow, which I'm going to try and keep on the sides. I wanted color in here, and so that was like the most logical place in my mind to put it. I don't know, it's not just going to be like that for the face. We're going to try and do some of this stuff with the face and have those colors, that's the wrong button, have those colors peek through a little bit. And then here on the front, we're going to try and do like the same thing, but here with, you know, the little gaps that we have in there, and then just poke through whatever pattern we have on the front, and then, you know, of course, for the same thing over here on the back. So yeah, that's what we're looking at. That's a little progress update. I will jump back again on the next part. Hello, what's up gamers? Quick intermission. So we've got to here on the front, right? I've just been working on like texturing the sides and stuff. I don't know if this is where I'm going to end up, but this is where I am. I think there might be another layer in front of this at some point, maybe. And then I also need to like figure out what to do there. And I'm currently in the progress of, you know, or in the process of putting it around the back. So yeah, that's where I am right now. I'll check back in the next update. Hey, what's up gamers? Welcome back to the update room. So I've gone and I've finished this other side right here, and you might have seen it flash by as I flew over it, but we have some other ribs across the top. I wasn't like completely positive of what was going to happen up here, so I just made more of those across the top, and we're gonna see how it goes. I'm thinking like lower slabs all the way across, and then like this completely full of lower slabs might look a little bit bad, but we'll see what happens when we get there. And then, you know, we have some work right here. I'm not completely sure what it's gonna look like, but I'm thinking we're gonna connect the roof to the ground on these ribs right here, and then we're gonna go from there. But the reason that I cut right here was because I'm having this bug again. I'm clicking that button, I'm dragging over it. Oh, look at that. Move all matching items. Click, 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 click. Not doing it. Not doing it. I don't know why I can't take them out of the second item in the chest. It's been like this for months. I don't know what the problem is. It just happens and I can't get it to stop. What's up gamers? Welcome back. This, I think, is some good stuff. I'm kind of liking it. I'm thinking we leave the inside open like that, you know, the way it is up there. I don't know why, it just tickles my brain. I think it looks good. I need to replace those with some kind of wood item, and I forgot those were there. Need to extend this path to at least the end, but I didn't want to grab those blocks just yet. We've got the back finished. We've got the sides finished. They just kind of look like that. And the top could use some work, but you know, honestly, I think it's fine the way it is. There's not going to be too many people flying overhead, right? Everyone's going to be flying overhead. This building does not match the top wise of any of these. It almost match. Actually, you know what? Nah, it's pretty close to that one. I just took my wings off. So yeah, that's where we are. That's where we're going. Amazing progress. We need to fix those up, and then we need to come in and put each of the different block types down beneath where they're going to be sold from, and then put prices somewhere. I don't know where. So yeah, let's do that. Let's get the blocks together. All right, everybody, I think this is it. I think we can call it done right here. I'm going to put in signs with pricings later on once we get more items in here. We're missing a couple colors. I don't exactly remember which ones they are. I know cyan's one. I know we don't have this guy. We do not have that color. We need to get that color. So there's a couple more businesses with the villages, so we need to do over there so that we can get more colors over here. But for now, I'm loving the way this turned out, especially like the whole hallway aesthetic and kind of like storage room hall aesthetic. I like the way it looks. All right, well, we've got a lot of blocks here and a lot of blocks there. I've went through and I organized all of the, what's the stuff called? I just made this whole farm, right? Okay, I spent a day doing schoolwork, came back. I completely forgot what the stuff for the whole, not even farm. Hold on, where to go back? All right, we've got all of our terracotta in place, everything that we need, all of the colors organized in here, all of the colors over here that we had lined up, you know, in this giant pile, organized into there. If we take a look in the terracotta chest, it's just a whole lot of brown and a whole lot of normal terracotta. For some reason, I mean, I think I know what the reason was. You know, there's an orange layer, there's a brown layer. We probably had a bunch more orange and browns as we piled up. In fact, yeah, these layers also extended out all the way over there. So I know for a fact we had at least one orange and one brown layer, which leads to us having an absolute ton of brown terracotta and a ton of orange terracotta. We haven't maxed out on orange, but we're going to soon. So we don't really need those. They'll be in here, and honestly, by the time we fill in all of the rest of the colors, those will also have overflowed like a ton into this single overflow chest we have right here, because that's how much room I left for it in the design. But in order to get there, we have to fill in everything else first, and before we can fill everything else in, we need more villagers to trade to fill some stuff in. And before we can get those more villagers to trade to fill some more stuff in, I know we have 2 extra completely empty slots right here, but I don't want to fill them with mason villagers. I want to keep this row mason villagers. So we have to fill in these 2 slots here and then extend this whole area up 1. And I'm not completely positive if I can just extend 1 slice at a time up. I'm gonna do it, and then we're gonna figure out if I actually can later. So let's fill in the villagers, these 2 guys right here, and let's bring this up 1 more layer. And there we go, nice and easy. We got the second layer in here. It was a lot easier the second time to put this in because I just knew where everything was supposed to go. So I threw it up real fast. Now, you know what we need to do real fast? We need to fill this thing in real fast. This guy right here, I run through here so often. Like even whenever I'm just goofing around my base and like just running around, I run down this corridor right here all the time. This is already annoying me. This needs to get out of here quick. But yeah, these two are in, this is up. We are all good and set for a live stream sometime, not now, for two reasons. One, I'm very allergenated right now. I'll get real tired real quick. And two, while I was putting that up, I forgot that I had just made myself a cup of hot tea. I thought I was about to drink cold water. I filled my mouth with boiling water. And I bet this time tomorrow, I won't be able to talk very well. That's okay though. The tea tasted good. Anyways, I think it's time to end it here. We got some good progress here. We got some good progress there. I think that's a good enough time to end the episode off. Thank you guys very much for hanging out with me today. I hope to see you tomorrow. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you had a good previous part of your week. You have a good next part of your week. And I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.